Seems like every single application these days has a built-in spell checker, and that'll help you find typos as well as spelling errors, and Publisher is no exception. In fact, Publisher, being part of the Microsoft Office suite, shares the same dictionary as Word and PowerPoint and Outlook, for example. So when you make changes and add words to a dictionary, they carry over into the other applications in the suite. So let's check this out. First, we're going to open up a publication that has some typos in it. So we'll go to our Open button. Make sure you're navigating to the Lesson 4 folder of your exercise files and find Pub4i. Give that a click, click Open, and you'll see that it's a one-pager. Looks like a job posting for our Eat Cake Patisserie, looking for a training consultant, and I think there's a few errors made in here, so we're going to run the spell checker on it. First, so let's just zoom in. So we're at 54 when we log in, and we'll just move up to the top so we can see the text, and now we'll click inside the text box. Alright, I see some errors already, but as you're typing errors in Publisher, what's going to happen is you'll see those red squiggly lines appear when Publisher recognizes a word that's not in the dictionary. So another way to do that is just to go up to the Tools menu up here, go to Spelling, and you'll notice that F7 on the keyboard is a shortcut, and we'll click Spelling. Alright, first word that's not recognized in the dictionary, you can see is probably supposed to be the word responsible. There's that squiggly line I was talking about. And inside our Check Spelling dialog box, you can see that the word is highlighted here as well. It's not in the dictionary. We can change it to, and you can see there's only one suggestion showing up in the suggestions box, and it's responsible with an O. Now the buttons over here are Ignore. So if we choose Ignore, it's just going to skip over that word and leave it spelt the way it is. Ignore All will skip over that word if it's spelled this way every single time in this publication. Change, we'll change it to the word that's highlighted here, and you can see the word that's highlighted is responsible with an O. Change All will find every occurrence of the word spelled incorrectly this way and change it with responsible. Another option is to add this word to the dictionary so it never stops there again. It's never recognized as a spelling error, but we don't want to do that. Of course, close will just close up the speller altogether. So what we really want to do is change that with the suggestion that's highlighted here by clicking the Change button. So not only does it change it to responsible, but it goes to the next word not recognized in the dictionary, which looks like stressful here. Accidentally, we got an extra S in there. Again, only one suggestion. It's highlighted. We click Change. Now we get to a word down here, and you can see it's actually a person's last name. So that's something that's not a typo. It's not a spelling error, but it's also not in the dictionary, and maybe it should be because this is our HR person. That name's going to show up in multiple publications. So we will want to add that word. It's right up here, J-A-N-A-S, Janice. We'll click the Add button to add that to the dictionary, and it will never stop on that last name again. Now you may have noticed that it didn't stop at the first name, Barry, and that's because many first names are in the dictionary. Here's training with two N's. There's that squiggly line underneath it. It's popped up to the top now. Training is what it should be. You can see another option under suggestions is trainings, but training is the one we want. We'll click Change. And look at that, it's done. So it doesn't find any other errors in this document or any other words that are not in the dictionary. We click OK to complete the spell check. So if we deselect our text, we can be confident now that we don't need to proofread our document, right? Well, not quite. There could still be words in there that are maybe just the wrong words. Maybe you've spelled there, T-H-E-I-R, when it should be T-H-E-R-E. So those kinds of things will not be picked up by the spell checker. You do need to proofread your publications, even though we've got this spell checker in there. But keep in mind it's there to help you out and save you some time.